Haya tunasonga bana. We go by the name to the Cheers podcast on all social media platforms. YouTube, the Cheers_pod254. Note that because most of the people they go to search for us, they don't find it. So it's the Cheers_pod254. That's our handles on YouTube. The other platform you can just find the Cheers podcast. Yeah, and I go by the name Joselebo, your host here. Yeah, and we go by cheering up when we start with first cheers, because it's the Cheers podcast.
Cheers. Man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
And we have a very special guest today. Yeah, he goes by the name Abukago. He'll introduce himself and give him space to introduce himself.
Hi guys, my name's Abu Elias. That's the common name which people used to. Some will call me Abukago. And we're here in Kuwait. I'm here for this podcast. And let's have fun.
And you're welcome, Mose. I've been looking for you each and every time.
Finally, with my
Finally, nimepata upatikani. Kila siku nakuuliza hapo kwa. Let's try next week.
Tumepata kutafutana, lakini sasa at least leo niko off. Napatikana na wote tumepatana.
Nasemanga mambo vitu ni mingi, masando machache.
Masando machache.
Lakini ndio ile patikana. Mimi by the way namtanga Abukago. So imekuaje bana?
Tuko
Ramadhani nakupeleka aje lakini? Hadi tunafinalize na sasa Ramadhani is winding.
Yeah, leo ndo tunaanza kuangalia moon. Tushukuru. What I do, if it will be hit tomorrow, then we'll start celebrating.
Oh, it will depend on the
it will depend on the sighting of the moon. So,
so even kama watu na leo, so hii itaanza kesho.
Yeah, if you onekana leo, then
angalia kesho.
So onekana.
Oh, so itaonekana sasa next day ndio.
Yeah, but the 30th is the final one. It's onekana, ionekane 30th because the month of Ramadan.
Lakini lazima ionekane.
It's between 28 days and 30 days. Okay? So if you don't sight on the 28th day, then they go for the 29th day.
So it must be seen.
Yeah, it must be seen. But on 30th, hata kama isipoonekana.
Yani wamefunga.
Hiyo imeisha because the months of, this is a calendar, so it's called a Hijri calendar. And it depends on the moon. Okay? The Hijri is lunar.
I didn't know more about that by the way. I didn't know like you're checking the moons during the week.
Yeah, so many people actually don't know. Like the Gregorian calendar, ile tunatumia kawaida ya January, February, March, hiyo it is by the sun. Okay? That's a solar calendar.
They check it through the
telescope. Yeah, it is by the sun. That's why you're told around the sun, 365. Who are just pale tunakuwa 3/4 days. I don't know 3/4 or a quarter. I don't know your quarter where you are. But you understand? Ile inaenda na the sun going around the earth going around the sun. It takes 365 days for the earth to go around the sun. That is 1 year. But now for the lunar calendar, which is Hijri, the Islamic, they are looking at the moon. When the new moon comes, that's the beginning of the month. After inakuja pake kuja full moon,
that's now the
which is the cycle of between 28 and 30 days. You get it?
Now I get it.
Yeah.
I know just this Ramadan, but I normally don't know.
Yeah, actually even the Ramadan is the name of the month. The months have names. They have 12 months. And Ramadan is one of them. Okay, no, let's get mwezi mtukufu wa Ramadan. The month of Ramadan. Yeah, that month is called Ramadan. It's like April in this calendar of Hijri.
At least umetudicate hapo kwa tunajua hiyo bana. Manze na so leo nimekuwa nikitafuta bana, tuko na vitu mingi za kudiscuss bana. Bado unajua wamesikia wanashindana, wanasikia tu Abu Elias Abukago. Wanashindangwa ni nani huyo Abukago? Wewe hebu tuambie kwanza most of these cargo things bana. Kwanza mimi nilikuwa nataka kutuma vitu kadhaa bana. Unaweza tu elaborate ama tu explainie how does it go by sending things back home?
Okay, acha nianze na hiyo ya kwanza, unasema watu wanajua wanasikia. Okay? I am Abu Elias na I've been in Kuwait for some time. This is my 8th year.
8 years?
Yeah, this is my 8th year here.
You know when you say that, normally my directors wonders. You have just been here for 3 years.
Why do you wonder?
3 years only for my
director. We
director.
have people who came here in 1970s.
And for him, I think he's already tired.
Yeah. Okay, we have people who came here in 1970s, in 1950s. Yes.
Director, have you heard that? There's some people who came here in 1970s. And they're still here.
Yes. I have already sent cargo for them, so I know them. Some are
So this
retired.
thing, let's say like you started this cargo, I think the exact time you came here, or it
No.
took you time
No,
to start it?
I stayed there for 3 years.
Then you started it.
Yeah, then there's a time somebody asked about cargo in the group, Kenyan group, and I told them I know someone who's doing it. So I referred them to the person, but the person had tried 2 years ago and failed. So the one guy asked me, he told me, Abu, you cannot do it because it seems you have knowledge of cargo. I said, yeah, I know, I have knowledge and I know everything. So he said, okay, do it. I just told them, just assure me you'll support me. Because without your support,
everything
I cannot do it. And they promised me, and
You are married?
that's how we started and we are here then.
You have kids.
Kwa hiyo ndio nasema naambianga hata si wa Kenya or any other person, kila kitu kama bila support you can't do it.
Yeah. Lazima kuwa na wako kusupport.
Lazima kuwa na watu support.
Yeah.
Sasa like
Without clients, utafanya. Clients ndo business.
na sasa how does it goes like someone wants to send something?
Okay.
Only you send only to Kenya?
Yeah, we
So
no, not Kenya
director-
only. No, not Kenya only.
If my director want to send like to Sierra Leone
Okay, I will tell you. I'm sending to East African countries.
only so far.
Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan. Okay? We are now looking, trying to see a way to go to Congo.
Okay.
Because we have some Congolese.
Yeah.
Also South Africa has been approaching me.
We have a lot of
Yeah. They want, and I've already found a way, but I have now to see how to do with them.
Yeah.
And also I'm doing Americas, that is US, Canada, and
You're doing it already, you
Mexico,
want to start
Brazil.
it?
No, I'm doing. Anyone who's doing, this is my air freight. Okay, and Europe, air freight, and I'm also doing
For me, if you ask
Australia.
If you ask me, I could tell people you normally do only East Africa.
No. Air freight I'm doing for the Americas, Europe, and Australia. Yeah.
And you can explain to people like how are the charges? How do you charge like in kgs? Like you can try and explain.
Okay,
to them how does
for East Africa, now I have an offer which will be valid up to 31st of March. It's 750 per kg, but normal price is always 800. But with shipping prices, actually the truth is you put a fixed price now, but anytime charges change. But at the moment we have held it at 800 fixed per kilo. But for electronics and furniture, they have got different prices because it depends with the size of
talk on offer. Maybe they'll not find that offer because maybe this episode will drop late before 31st.
after 31st.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, no problem. But the rate now will be at 800 if it is after.
If it's a new person is starting to send with you, do you give offers?
Actually, no, because you know that the way I say it, the price changes. Sometimes you charge.
Like you don't have constant price.
No, with the shipping there's no constant price. Sometimes you go it is high, like the one which just were left recently. I will charge 900 kg more. Actually, I have to chip in into my own pocket because you cannot go back to the guys and tell them give 10 kg each so that we cover for this thing. So I've really tried to negotiate with the shipping line, but they've refused. So I have to pay 900 kg more. Yeah.
So like in kg, how do you charge?
In kg, it's 800.
You charge according to kgs, yeah?
Yeah, 800.
If I want to send a TV, that's it.
No. For electronics and furniture, they have special prices.
Electronics we charge according to
Yeah,
size.
to the size and
Also furniture according to size.
fridge, washing machine, TVs, home theater. They have different sizes.
Now for the maybe clothes, those this.
For clothes, because
those
they'll put in boxes
So
or
that
in
you charge in
suitcases,
kgs.
that's where I weigh. Yeah.
Now 1 kg goes by.
For what?
1 kg.
1 kg goes at 800.
So
That's the flash.
that's now it depends on the kgs you are sending.
Yes.
So guys, we are about here. If you want to send any cargo back home, East Africa, US also they are planning to open in Congo.
Yeah, Congo and
They
South.
also try and open in Sierra Leone.
Sure.
But directly when he lives here, you need to send too much things.
But truth is, Sierra Leone, they have enough cargo here.
They have.
The last time I was talking to them, there were around 9 services.
My director told me he
You
doesn't
can
know
if you
about
want.
one of them. He didn't know,
Yeah.
but he knows now. Yeah. So like, you do cargo only, that's your work, or this?
No. Actually,
So you're only working.
I'm a chemical engineer by profession.
You're an engineer?
Yeah, I did chemical engineering, and I work with the refinery. Which is kind of
Very nice.
So my main job actually.
Yeah, I normally see it when I'm going.
Yeah, I'm in operations.
I know what kind
we are the ones who convert crude oil and other products to final products of petroleum.
So this is the main company for manufacturing the oil in Kuwait?
No, in Kuwait, no. There is the Kuwait Oil Company, which is the exploration part. They are the one who are going to explore, drill, and bring out the crude oil.
Then they give to
now the crude oil. Now they bring to KNPC.
You refine it now.
So we refine it.
For you is refining it.
Ours is only
then now we ready to be sold.
All the products we send it to the.
Also gas.
Yeah, gas. Products. Actually, people don't know the products of petroleum. The first product is gas, the one you cook with. That's the first product. Second product is petroleum.
Gas.
Petrol.
Inatoka kwa nini?
Yeah, kwa mafuta, kwa crude. When the crude comes, it's a mixture of all these oils. Then you have to go and do.
There is only gas.
Yes, there is also. There is gas also. Like the one we
so
have.
To get gas, you need to have oil.
That's what I'm going to there. Just that one. We have where we have natural gas deposits only. So where you have natural gas deposits only, then you'll just be extracting gas. Okay? But for this one which we have crude which is mixed with gas. It's a mixture now. So when you take it out, what first they do, they separate gas and the liquid petroleum. It's called GOS plant, gas oil separation plant.
Yeah.
So they separate the gas and the oil. Then the oil now will be taken to the refinery as a crude oil. Then that's where further we will separate the oils into different fractions, which is now the LPG you're using at home, petrol which is for the cars, diesel for the cars, heavy oil for the cars, and boilers and heavy machineries, and the tarmac, okay, the bitumen. And finally, we have coke. This is like a powder. From that tarmac you see on the road, we can extract more.
Wait, 1 minute correction.
So like we are on that part of the oil. Like, so to get gas, we need to have oil.
Okay. As I said, it comes to different forms. Like there's oil deposits, just purely oil.
Pure oil.
Okay, there is some slight gases, but oil. And then there's only gas deposits. So like in Qatar, they have too much natural gas. That's why Qatar is the leading in the world. They have these gas deposits. So here in Kuwait also, Kuwait they just discovered some years back. Around I think
mostly is oil.
Yeah, 5 years I think. If I'm not wrong. They discovered natural gas. Okay, but what normally we have here it is crude oil, which is mixed with gas. So they will extract it. KOC will extract it. After extracting it, it will be separated into two, into gas and oil. It's called gas oil separation plant. GOS. Then the oil is the one they will send it to our plant. The gas also they will send it to our gas plant. Okay. Then we'll do more refining because these products at the moment it's raw. It has some chemicals. Some are poisonous. We need to remove. Yeah, we have H2S, which is hydrogen sulfide. This one, if you just inhale it small quantity, you'll just die instantly.
On the spot.
On the spot. That's why when you see videos of somebody working in gas or plant or refinery, you will have a gas detector here. The purpose is to detect this one.
Oh, it will detect this gas?
Yeah, it is a toxic gas which causes death immediately to inhale it.
So if it detects that gas, if
it detects immediately, we have to evacuate that place. And because we are in the operation department, we know that where the source is. So if you can isolate, we will isolate. If you cannot, then that means we have to totally shut down the plant.
In this oil company, I've not seen most of African working there.
They are there. I work there, so I work with them.
I normally see these Nepalese guys.
No.
These Asian guys.
Actually, we are several Kenyans. I personally have brought around 6 to 7 Kenyans. Okay.
To work in the oil company.
Yes,
the
to
oil
work,
company. You have to have the
Yes.
knowledge about it. You have
Yeah, you have to. You must have knowledge and experience. As I told you, I did chemical engineering, and also I have a working experience from the Kenya refinery.
So they will not just take you.
No, because they will take their own people raw from college.
Okay.
Kuwait.
Okay.
But for us, they don't want to train people. They want us to train the Kuwaitis. So we come as experts. Yeah, you come ready, you have experience, you know the job. Okay?
So that you can train.
Yeah, so yours is just because this is a new plant to you. Just some few training here and there just to know where is the location, where is this. But you already know all the processes. Okay? So from there then...
and is it hard working there? Any challenges?
Yeah, it is, especially when you have shutdowns, startups, or maintenance jobs. That time you really have to sweat. But otherwise, it's a mental work. In operations, it's mental work because it's just running the plant, make sure it runs within the operating limits.
And how do you know, like, we have different type of oil, yeah? There's petrol, diesel, I don't know how they call it. We have, like, when you go to the petrol station, you should, like, there's too much different type of oil. Okay. How do you differentiate this oil?
Okay. Crude oil is a mixture, first of all. It's a mixture of all these oils.
Crude oil now is the main.
It is the
oil.
mixture
of oil.
Where there's lami, or you see the bitumen, you have the diesel, you have the petrol.
They are also making Vaseline.
No.
Vaseline they put petroleum.
No. I'll come to that. Actually, petroleum industry is very complex. Very complex. So like refinery is the main mother
of all.
All. From there then you have something called petrochemicals. So we are the downstream plant. Then we have the upstream. The upstream now are the refining the petrochemicals now. Making things now even up to like plastics, detergents, everything. Some raw materials come from the petroleum.
Okay. I didn't know that.
So from the crude, the main products will have LPG, your cooking gas, petrol, okay, the one in the vehicle. Okay, which have got different octane numbers. You see regular.
There's difference between petrol and diesel.
No, yes, very big. Even and there's diesel, okay, and then there is heavy oil, okay, the black oil, which are also in different, like the petrol we have different. Also the heavy oil we have different. We have the bitumen, the tire, the one you're using for the road, making the road. Also this one you have different grades, okay. You have one which is just like liquid, and then you have even the other heavy one and more heavy one. And then you have coke. Coke now is the solid one. The bitumen you see on the road. We have removed all the liquid until it is only like a stone. You grind it as a powder. Also use like a coal. Use like a coal. So from there, then these products go for further treatment to other plants. Okay. So this is the initial distillation process. Then it will go to further treatment where we have things like catalytic reforming, we have hydrotreating. We have so many things. Now these are professional things. These are professional things, not for the layman.
I've seen to work in an oil company, I think you need to have papers on. You need to have
experience.
You have to have experience. You not just take someone from.
No, you cannot take someone. Even the Kuwaiti themselves, they are college graduates. Then they will come to the
Is it paying well?
Alhamdulillah, I can say yes. Paying well.
For me, if I want to change to work in an oil company, what do I have to do? Someone wants to change.
Okay, working in an oil company.
I'll have to go to school.
I'll tell you one thing. Working in an oil company, you don't have to work in the operations department. There are so many, even HR, accounts. These are all still yes. These ones are normally subcontracted. But directly in the refinery, an accountant can come and work in the accountant. An HR guy can come and work in the HR. Okay? Since it's a blue chip company, yes, the package will give you well. There's one Kenyan I know, one Kenyan lady is a secretary. She works with us there.
I think I need to change. Last time I had another episode with Actually, I wanted to change to be a DIR stack, and I want to change to be a oil company. I think by the end of this year, I'll be having too many things to change on.
Yeah, no, you will have exposure and more about the market actually. Yeah, you have now more exposure. You understand the market and you know which professions are paying well and which also are the good companies to go. Because you can also work in a oil company,
So
but not in a good company.
When you said you have been here for 8 years,
Yes.
you have been working in oil company for 8 years. So yeah.
Here in Kuwait or
Yeah,
general?
for that company, general.
For that company I've been working there. I know I worked first for one company.
You have transferred.
I worked for only 90 days and I resigned.
How come?
During only probation.
How come they released you that easily?
You know, you have to know your right, my friend. Okay? In the contract, it is written very well. Within 100 days, either party can terminate. Either party can terminate without notice.
To talk on that, I don't know, we have done very well, you have touched that area.
Yeah.
Can you try and elaborate to many Kenyans? Because hiyo ndio challenge wanapitia sana if they want to exit ama kuandaa kunini.
But then
Hiyo
this...
story ya 100 days, hata mimi sikuwa siri yangu fit inamaanisha nini?
Okay. That is now a contract letter. Okay, or offer letter.
Because yeah, it's normally written there,
Okay.
100 days, you don't know, probation or
Yeah.
what.
So normally when you go for an interview, you've passed, you've done a medical. Now when you sign that offer, okay, or is it the contract?
Yeah.
There's an offer letter. You accept
Yeah, there's
it.
an offer letter.
First letter is offer letter.
Yeah.
You are given this opportunity. You accept it.
Yeah.
When you accept it with all the terms and conditions, then they'll send you a second one, which is a contract.
Construct. No, yeah.
Or that offer letter can be taken as a contract because it has all the details.
Awesome.
But when you come here, go to the HR office the first day you go
You
to
sign
sign the
the
contract.
contract.
But it should match. And that's where most people fail, or the agents lie to people, and when you come back here and find the contract is different. So always when you sign your offer letter, you must have keep your copy. If you came through an agent, like me, I've worked in Gulf in more than 4 companies, okay, in Gulf. I've worked in Saudi, 7 years. I've been here. I've been in Qatar, but very short, less than 2 months, okay? What you have to do, keep your offer letter. Once you have
Yeah,
your
also
offer
mine I
letter,
kept.
when you come here, when you're given your contract letter, compare. Okay? So once you see it is okay, it is safe, you sign it. So in that clause, it normally gives you 100 days. Where the employer is
Most
saying, are you competent?
Yeah, true.
Where he can terminate the contract. Or you will see, is this company really what I was expecting? If it is not, then you can terminate also within those days. So for me, I did it on the 90th day.
But you know, most of them will tell you I'm not finished 3 years. I'm not.
Yeah, they brought all those stories, but I put my ground and I explained it to them. And when they noticed that I know Arabic and I understand the rules here, and I know about labor law, they released me. But they told me, okay, then you pay your own ticket to go home. I said, no problem, that one I have no issue. Although it is not in the contract, it is not written, you said you'll provide ticket, but I have no issue, but just release me. And they released me. I went home, we came back with now cannabis.
So, the 100 days probation, you cannot stay here in Kuwait.
Yeah, you should live within those 100 days. So the only challenge which is there, maybe they will have processed you your civil ID.
Yeah.
So when they have processed you your civil ID, your ID will be there. They have to cancel it.
So that means
So-
you exit.
Yeah, so if they don't cancel it, they let you go,
You can come.
then you won't come until the 6 months are over. But now I hear there is a rule. So many people have told me when they're exiting, now you have to cancel everything. Your
Yeah,
residency
yeah.
and your appointment,
Yeah.
and you must sign from the public authority
Yeah, then
that you have been paid your indemnity.
true. That's how it's.
I heard this is a new law
Yeah,
since
yeah,
last
I
year.
saw someone, my friend having.
So at least
and
it
you'll
is
stay for
better
2 months this one
yeah,
now.
it
not
will save
6.
you. Now you can go and come back.
Yeah. Actually, I didn't know on that.
Yeah,
You have educated me on that part.
no problem.
Yeah, even
We are here to share experience and knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask this question, like this of Vaseline. Yeah, that's the part I forgot. So why the Vaseline, they are normally written there, like petrol.
Yeah. Okay, that's why I told you there is petrochemicals. Okay, now they take these end products like kerosene, like naphtha. Okay, naphtha is the one which goes to another plant which makes petroleum, petrol, the one we use in the petrol station. So these products are taken to petrochemical companies, where there's some further reaction, further processes, where it will come with end products. I told you, like plastics, like detergents, like so many things. Even from the gas I was telling you, we extract that gas which was toxic, and we make sulfur from it.
Now to talk on that, you said agencies mostly rely on people when they are coming here. Oh, the contract will be this. When you reach here, you find the contract is not what you had agreed on. I wanted you to tell us more about these agencies, because you have traveled in Gulf countries, most of them, so you have knowledge on these agencies. What can you tell them about it?
Okay. Also, I would like to talk about it, because so many people don't know. Even yesterday,
most people are being called.
Yesterday, I had a call. Somebody called me. Somebody gave her my number and said, talk to her who you might help you. So when he talked, this lady was first time in Gulf. Her contract, which she had signed in Kenya, is not the same one she got in here. And there were so many things.
So this means the issue is the agent?
Yeah. So I will tell you one thing. Our agents, actually, they are not, most of them are not right and true. No, they are legit. They have all the documents. But they are not true to the people. Understand? When I have a job, I should give you the exact information and offer which is given there. Okay? Even there was one lady, I remember, she was told she's going to Dubai. And she found herself in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah. Okay? She sent to be a teacher in Dubai. And she found herself in Saudi Arabia, a domestic worker. You understand? So, what happens is, these agents actually initially they start with very good intention. They how we are kumboka, sio?
Crazy lakini. Unaenda Dubai.
Mimi nashindwa, nilimuuliza huko angalia tiketi.
Hata kuangalia tiketi.
Wakasema walimwambia hiyo tiketi anapitia kwanza Jeddah. Then kutoka hapo aende. Akaambiwa, then akadanganywa Jeddah ni state ya UAE. Ushaona?
Na alifika huko.
So ukifika huko alafu ndo utapelekwa. So yeye alipofika akaenda anaona hapo ndo final destination. Okay, akaenda akachukua kafikiri kwenye labda passing by here for few days.
Na hapo na anamchukua.
Walikuja kumchukua. No, walikuja kumchukua. No, they will come. Walikuja kumchukua. Sasa akifika ndo anaona ni kazi ya nyumba. Kazi ya nyumba, mimi sikuja kazi ya nyumba.
Sasa inapenaje?
Na ukijaribu agent sasa ndio ashiki simu. That is normally that's what they do. They don't pick up calls. Yeah, so that lady alifanya for some time and ilibidi aende embassy arudi Kenya. Because pia angeweza toka huko bila kutengeneza pesa. Ushatumia pesa umelipaje nini? So alivumilia tokafanya, I think she worked for maybe 6 months. Ni kitambo, this story ni kitambo. But I ndo nimepigia mimi nikiwa Saudi Arabia. Ndio tukamsaidia akaenda embassy then travel. So what happens with the agents, wanatafuta kazi. Ona, ama they have friends huko Gulf. Our friends wanawaambia, wana connect na kampuni. Then wakisha connect, wana advertise on kazi. So maybe niko G4S na best G4S ama mkubwa, amembea tutaka wapi? Kenyans one. Then na connect na agent mmoja. So they need 20 people. Sure. I advertise na 20 jobs. Wewe umekuja pengine kampuni yenu nataka chef wawili na waiter mmoja. Tumemdunga hiyo ame-advertise. Unaona kuna kazi. Na watu watapata hiyo kazi watakuja. Now everybody will know agency fulani wana kazi ni legit. But after that ana connection nyingine. Ana connection. Lakini huku mshamtuma watu wamekuja. Watu wamekuja. Tunataka kazi.
Sasa connection hizi nyinyi
sasa hapo sababu lazima alipe ofisi, lazima afanye nini? Unaona? That is why I was suggesting hawa watu wangekuwa kama wana kazi. Let us have a national authority on overseas jobs. Mtu yote ana kazi aende aposta. Let them be taken through that overseas. Yeah, apewe commission yake through hapo, but let it be through that overseas body.
Like to be on a certain platform.
Yes. Ndio sasa mtu hatawahi kuja na fake jobs. udanganye watu.
Inafaa kuwa privatized kwa sababu zenye za gava sai kuna watu wanaenda foreign countries watu wapatikani tena.
No, ndio nakwambia all are fake deals. Tunajua mpaka some of those CSs were agents before. We know 2 of them who were agents before wanapeleka watu nje. Unaelewa? So they know this game. Wanajua. But the truth is, let us have one body, one authority, which is like an overseas employment authority. When you have a job, you put it through there. Let all the processes be done through that authority. Commission yako utapewa, haina shida. Whatever commission you have agreed, you will be paid. But let it be through that authority to vet that job, that it is legit. Mtu aende. But hii mambo unakutana na mtu sijui ofisi yake iko Rivaro. Ukirudi kesho yake haiko. Mtu amekuambia sijui kama alifanya kuomba tu space.
Kama hiyo nimeambia kwa last episode nimeambia Ashley, nilikuwa naambia Ashley Kude malika anaitwa aje. Huyu mwenye muunge sijui. Kama hiyo story yake. Mimi nilikuwa namwambia, nilikuwa nadhani udem ni legit. Designer anaongea hadi online.
No, ni legit. I told you situation ina happen wakati gani? Hana kazi. Because ngoja nikwambie, TFOS inachukua watu security, sawa? Pengine TFOS needs 50 people. Si imechukua. Hiyo nafasi zimejaa zijajaa. So atalipeleka security wengine wapi? Kwa nini sasa udanganya watu bado una kazi ya security na zimeisha?
Lazima survive.
Umeelewa? Haya, kampuni fulani want 10 people. Nyingine ataka mtu mmoja. Then there's a time there's drought. Hakuna mtu anakuambia kuna kazi.
Sasa wewe on your end and your knowledge, unaweza advise wasi wafanye nini?
Number 1, pia kitu ya kwanza, hizi agency wasilipwe mpaka watoe visa.
Hata mostly niwaambia wasi. So kwanza usipay
hiyo tu kwa sababu wengi wakishalipwa hata kuna kazi wako nayo. So kwanza tufanye mpaka interview, nione nimefanya interview na Mwarabu, Muhindi, whoever ama the HR of that place. Nione nimepewa offer letter, tumecommunicate. So, and that offer letter should be with the name of the company, not agency.
Make sure.
Not agency. The offer letter should be from the company. No. Then after that, they don't organize for your mobilization. Find hizo requirements, medical nini.
Then umlipe sasa yenyewe unaona.
Yeah. Umlipe. Ona. Akupe tikiti yako, you go. When you come, the first thing make sure kwa hiyo iko sawa. That's why nikasema if we have an authority, itakuwa easy to manage. So hata hivyo ukishamaliza ndio ni kazi ukweli, na ukifika upate offer na contract ni different. Inakuwaje kama udemwajuzi? There are 2 options. Ukatae kazi urudi ama uendelee na hiyo kazi. Na sio kila mdosi atakurudisha.
Kama kuna place kuna ujuan wana work avenues kadhaa nilikuwa naambiwa. Wakikam contract yao ilikuwa inasema, unajua inasemanga 8 hours nini. So kama wakarealize wanafanya 12 hours. That's now hawana off ama nini. I think hawana off. Then walikuwa wapewa accommodation lakini hawapewa accommodation. Kwa contract inasema wanapewa. Ilikuwa inasema wanafanya 8 hours. Wanakuja wanapata ni 12 hours. Hakuna accommodation na hakuna off.
Okay. So I have mentaliza ya kwanza. Okay, they are working 12 hours. Hizo 4 hours extra. Is it overtime?
Hiyo ni kama normal time.
Kwa sababu your contract ina stipulate. Are you going to work 40 hours a week? 48 hours a week? Umeelewa? Ama kama ni daily, how many hours a day? So any extra hours you're working, you have to be paid. It should be in the contract. About accommodation. Wengine wana provide alafu baadaye wanaambia mtoke nje.
Lakini wanaambia hiyo.
Unaona? But you're given pesa ya accommodation. Which some imeenda kuwa ile pesa tani kidogo. You cannot give somebody 20k ya accommodation. Hapa ni nyumba gani hapo utapata?
Kuwait nyumba.
Utapata hata ukipata zile partition. Huko Kuwait
is 50.
Kuwait tunaita partition. Dubai inaitwa bed space. Sio? Hata ukipata hako kadogo, huwezi lipa 20. No. So the thing is actually we need to do a lot of it.
But that's not hiyo ni mistake ya agency.
Hiyo ni mistake ya agency.
And that's why people should be careful.
Yes. Na pia ukifika huko, I think we have this SHU, the labor code. SHU is a labor code where ikiwa mdosi wako ana yani within the contract.
Unaweza unafaa walipa.
Unaweza no, you can go and
free.
No, it's free.
Free?
It's free unless you want representation by a lawyer. Hapo ndo sasa utalipa ile lawyer. But otherwise you can represent yourself. So long as the contract is there and the employer is not following the contract, then hapo sawa. But if it is everything is under contract, no wewe ndo hujaridhika, then that's another case.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shughuli watu waelewi, mimi nimeinteract nao na mimi nikawin case bila kulipa pesa.
Yeah, it's a
Sio
different
ile kampuni ni kubwa, so long as uko on the right side of the law, ukifile case on the right side utawin.
Na watu wengine makosa yenyewe tufanya, watu utaka kwenda kwa shughuli after washakuwa dismissed. Hiyo ya kuwa dismissed huwa iko tricky. Kwa saa wengine wako too fast even to cancel the visa. Once your visa is cancelled, you have to just leave the country.
Na sasa hiyo ndio time unaenda kwa shughuli.
Utaona nataka kwenda shughuli. Visa imekuwa cancelled.
Hapo
Hapo
kusaidia.
So if it is to go to show, you go wakatule bado mambo iko sawa.
Ndio ina
Wakati bado mnavurutana, amuelewani, that's the time to go.
Anyway, wasa wamesikia hiyo point by the way. Hiyo ni kitu by the way imekuwa challenging kwa
Sana. Sema kwa baba nimepigiwa simu juzi. Hata hivi before yesterday. Yeah, na Mkenya.
Hata kuongea story na hiyo na Wakenya. Lately kuna vitu mingi that have been happening.
Yes.
First, let's say this month, back to back. Leo nasikia ndio hii, leo ni hii. Like mostly nitasema on Kenyan part.
Yeah.
Lately we are not behaving nicely. Tunaharibu. We are spoiling our community name.
Yeah.
And that's not good.
Enyewe unajua ile kitu ukienda kwa wenyewe ishi na sheria zao. Umeelewa? Ndio sisi ni binadamu, hakuna ambaye hakosi weakness yake, makosa utafanya. But make sure you are always by the side of the law. Umeona? Kwa mfano, sasa ni Ramadhan. Mambo usinywe maji, usile nje. Ona, usijaribu ukafanya hivyo. Don't do it. Umeona? Ramadhan ikiisha, utaenda nje utakunywa maji. Hawana shida. Batasha kuambia hivi. Another example ni umeambiwa hapa pombe haruhusiwi, hizi hard drugs haruhusiwi. Wewe kwa vile mtaani wewe ulizoea ukiingia mtaani sherehe, taska baridi, ushaingia.
Na kujana na hiyo.
Wale wa county na Chrome ndio hao. Then umekuja huku unaanza kuzitafuta kule ziko. Hautazikosa, ziko. Utazipata. But na wewe siku ile mkono wa sherehe utakutana na wewe. That will be the end.
Na then pia on talking of that, hata kana like unazitafuta, unafaa pia ujue the friends uko nao.
Sasa hata chana live alone about friends. Kitu kwanza tu fuata sherehe. Ukitaka tu on the safe side, fuata sherehe. Fuata tu sherehe. Achana na hizo vitu. Vacation itafika, utaenda home, utapiga sherehe. Hiyo vitu itakuwa. Yes, nimesikia of late. Hata sio tukusikia. Hata tunaenda kuwaona wenzetu walishikwa wa Kenya.
And to that,
even last year.
Let me say, I'm really, hiyo kitu ni kwanza sana, ile ni hard by the way. It's not my happiness kuona msi akirudi Kenya.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, najua kuna goal ilikuwa imemleta hapa, kuna vitu alikuwa anataka ku accomplish.
Yeah.
So hatuwezi wajaja at the end of the day. But mimi that's to sema like you have said, tunafaa tuwe careful.
Yeah. The thing is tupate tu sheria wenyewe. Hiyo tu.
Let's follow the rules. Uko hapa maybe contract yako ni ya 2 years. 2 years inaendaga very fast.
Aita mbio, jiweke busy. Acha nikwambie, kuna kitu tulijaribu kuanza hapa but tukapigwa vita sana na tukaachana nayo. We wanted to have a Kenyan community where we have activities. Unajua okay, like now kuna activity moja wewe inaendelea hiyo tu and we appreciate about that. The football.
Yeah.
But not everybody is a footballer.
Yeah.
Okay, that's number one.
Yeah.
And not everybody can afford to go up to far here.
Yeah.
Now our community has grown. I think we are almost 5,000 if I'm not wrong. Now katule nikiingia mimi by the first 3 years sikujishughulisha na issue ya Kenya. Kama ndio nimefanya nikaanza shikana na Kenya. But otherwise nilikuwa naishi tu maisha yangu kwa kazini nyumbani airport.
I think to talk on that, hata hiki tunafanya like mostly hizi challenges zinafanywa Kenya. I think ni mostly of us lacking these activities.
Hiyo sasa tunataka kusema. We had an idea ya kuwa let us have some activities. Like for example, postcard umeanza. This is one of them. This one we can be doing it. This will be our channel ya Kuwait, wala people follow. You talk with people, different people from different backgrounds. You share experience, you share ideas. So tulikuwa tunasema kuna activities like sports.
Yeah.
Not football only, but with other sports. For example, we always have marathon here in Kuwait.
Yeah.
But there's no one single day tumekuwa na Kenyans invited.
We are good at marathon.
Ushaona?
Yeah.
Marathon za nchi zingine, London Marathon, Amsterdam Marathon. You will see Kenyan from Kenya coming here to run. So we have professionals, and also maybe among us, we have professionals. Me, I was surprised.
Yeah, true. Like for me, I was.
You're one of them.
Yeah.
So when we have this Kuwait marathon, let Kenyans be sensitized na mambo kuna marathon. Na wale wako home pia, let us invite them. Let them come. And let them win the prizes.
Well, this will keep your mind busy. Like.
Yeah, and we'll be going there to do that. We have things like, we have people who have talent of acting. We have people who have talent of singing. Kwa sababu wengi wao ni vijana wadogo. Very young, watu bado damu iko moto. Wakishamaliza kazi, they want to do something else.
Yeah.
So, I think the Kenyan community need to come up with more activities. Ukiangalia Waindi, Filipinos, they have so many activities through, they have what tournaments.
But I
Sisi hatuna hata basketball team hapa.
But they use in Uganda.
I think pia hii embassy unafai to support on it.
Yeah, it will. If as a community we go, embassy actually is always ready to support the Kenyans.
So
but
that's what
do we come up with these ideas?
Because there's that kuna hiyo lackness of
yes, so we need officials who are community come up with these kinds of programs throughout the year from January to December. That he mwezi to activity. People with given talents, let us support them. We have even musicians here.
My director is a musician.
Yeah, and then we can have. There was a time we were planning for an African concert here. Okay.
I heard of it and it just shut down.
Yeah, so we can make an African concert where musicians, traditional things, and they are done. Some churches do them in their own church. Why can't we do it as a community? So that hatutapata tunainteract. Look at the Kenyans in Qatar. Very united.
I normally say that.
Very united. Wanafanya vitu, wanasupportiana. Hey, maze kuna mpira, kuna hii.
Like kama naweza sema kwenye community iko unity. Nikiangalia zote Qatar.
Unaona?
Si wako na too much events happening there. Kwa hiyo hiyo ni a good idea. And I think any Kenyans wenye watakuwa na watch hii episode, should start with me, him. Like we should come together. I've been talking this and every time. Kwa episode zangu lazima each and every episode I should touch on, like we still have that unity is not strong yet.
Bado. Actually we are divided so much.
We are divided
so much. We've really fought for unity
compared with other African countries like Nigerians. These guys, I can say Nigeria this year, these guys are more united like, compared to Kenyan community. Yes. And I'm sorry to say so, but that's a fact.
No, that's the truth. We have to say, call a spoon. Okay? The truth is, we need to have...
Because you'll find Kenyan, you have realized maybe there's some business you're doing. Like for me, I do printing.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another guy has come up with the same business. Instead of him doing this business like on his own, it is trying like to make mine look like it's not.
Yes.
It's not
that is
and you're not here to fight through business. Do your business, have your customers, have mine. The customer will come. If you like your product, okay, well, that's good.
I will tell you one thing. I remember you when you started selling t-shirts.
Yeah.
Do you know I was doing it?
I remember you were doing it.
Yeah, I was selling t-shirts, branded t-shirts for Africa, for Kenya. When you started, I said, okay, there's a young man who has started something. And I saw it was good. Okay?
Yeah.
And I said, okay, for me, because I have some other things I'm doing, let me leave this for this year. And you came to my group, you asked, can I advertise this? I said, yes, advertise. No problem. Okay? Yeah. And actually, I stopped this t-shirt business for you. Because I cannot do 1, 2, 3, 4 businesses and somebody young is young wants to do something. So actually, as Kenyans, let's promote even this guy with his t-shirt brands. And pia tuone, tuvae pia hapa nje, umevaa brand ya Kenya, umevaa brand ya Africa, kitu imeandikwa Nairobi City, kitu imeandikwa 001 Mombasa, something like that.
Yeah, true. So me, I'll urge, maybe our leaders in the community, maybe they'll watch this. Yeah, I'll urge them to emphasize on the unity and try to bring Kenyans together. Because so far it's hurting seeing Kenyans be every day. You are hearing a case, Kenyans they are being caught, Kenyans. It's hurting.
Yeah.
There's something not happening.
Yeah, you know, we need also to sensitize people, the new people. When people come to Gulf, some of them don't know. Okay? Some of them also through the peer pressure of others.
And they are found it that way.
Yeah, and they come and found it. The first day he came when he was waiting for his civil ID. Alipelekwa kasherehe kidogo. Akaingia sherehe, akaona kumeshika. The next time akaingia. Laona huku ndo mambo kwa. But actually it is not. It is not. And it is not allowed.
It's illegal.
So, I think also when new Kenyans come, it is very good to be called by the embassy and get briefed. Either or by the community leadership. Either by them going to the embassy being called, or by the community leadership going to where they are. Because sengine watu kuja ni camp.
Both of them.
Unapata watu wako kwa camp, watu wamekuja 50, unaona watu wamekuja 20, watu wamekuja 100. Kama watu wamekuja na hiyo kampuni wako wengi, the community leadership can go there and sensitize them on the awakaribishe kwanza Kuwait, then waambie sheria vile iko. Na waambie hata paambie kuna unga ya ugali iko pale Salmea, Yuisa. Inaitwa Yuisa panika.
Yuisa ya South Africa.
Yeah, so pia yeye asije akateseka hapa, kumbe kuna mahali kuna unga. Unaona? So we have to be a brother's keeper. Saa ingine tunakaa hivi, there's a Kenyan ni mgonjwa. Amelazwa hospitali. Anataka damu. But nobody knows. Hizi vitu ndio tunafaa ziambiwe kwa community. Mazee kuna Mkenya mmoja ni mgonjwa anahitaji blood group. Kuna Mkenya mmoja kwa hospitali, bili imemshinda. Tunaweza mchangia. No. Because normally mimi nitakwambia there's some things which are personal was the same, but I always get so many calls where people need help. Nyingi sana. Kuna wakati Mkenya mmoja alikuwa hospitali on dialysis. Hakuwa na pesa ya dialysis and he needs dialysis. I had to pay for him. I had to pay. One dialysis is 30 kg. He had 3 sessions to be done. I had to go and pay for him. That is the US. No. So vitu zingine watu naingia inbox na nyamaza naye. But sometimes I think it is good watu wajue. Hapa nje watu pata shida na inafaa tuwe one community tusaidia.
Sasa unajua kitu kama hiyo utakuta mtu kama huyo ange speak out in the community, because when he speak out he already realized like there's no togetherness, there's no unity. Yeah. So I'll feel like hearted when I'm coming to speak out in the community, you know, because at the end of the day I know these guys we are not called.
Ile watu uchangia sana ni mtu amekufa, mtu
and I'm sorry. I'm sorry of that. But they, I mean on anger, when someone dies here in Kuwait, and I'm sorry to say so, they help more than other things. Of which I'm not saying they should not help. Like unakuta hiyo time watasaidia sana.
That is very true. Ndio mimi swali yangu kubwa ni nani wa kusaidiwa zaidi? Aliye hai na ana shida ama aliyofariki tunataka tu repatriation.
Hiyo si vipi.
Yule mtu yuko hai, yule wa repatriation, let me tell you, huyo mtu hata ni kampuni imemleta. And the company will make sure that's number one. Number two, kampuni imemabandon. The government of Kuwait repatriate vile ina deport watu tu wazima. Pia ile mwili haitabakishwa hapa, itapelekwa tu. Lastly, as a community, hatuwezi acha mwili mmoja wetu hapa na yuko hapa. Tutamchangia na yeye. But mimi nina swali. Hapa tuko na ndugu yetu ni mgonjwa yuko hospitali. Anahitaji pesa ya kuhudumiwa ya kulipa. Hatuwezi mchangia. Hapa kuna ndugu yetu hapa amefiliwa na mtoto wake. Na mnajua hapa vile tunalipa pesa ngapi. Everybody knows salary yetu ni ngapi. Na wewe pengine nyumbani wewe ndio unategemewa. Mmoja amefiliwa tuseme na mtoto, amefiliwa na baba, amefiliwa na bwanake ama na bibi. Hapo ndio mimi naona afatu tukishikana kwanza zaidi pamoja.
That's where unity inakuja tu.
And to add on that, we have a welfare actually. Yeah, we have it. Just a few members. Tumejikusanya tu kama marafiki wa Kuwait, where we contribute every month 1 KD. Every month 1 KD.
Now this farewell, can you...
In our welfare. This welfare, what we do, ni kusaidiana sisi and your next of kin. So kama mtu atafiliwa na mzazi, mtoto, ndugu, nani, ile pesa tunakusanya, ile iko kwanza, ile ambayo tunakusanya every month. Kwanza we have a lump sum there. We will decide, okay, tumsaidie pesa ngapi? Mbona tumie vipi? Kuna mmoja wetu alikuwa mgonjwa, alienda nyumbani akawa mgonjwa Kenya, akalazwa. We paid 20,000 for pesa yake hospitali. Yeye akatoka pia
through this, okay.
Yeah, because yeye ni member of welfare, so tukamsaidia tukachanga. No. Ukifiliwa your next of kin tutakupa pesa, na we mwenyewe ukiwa na shida, yani sasa uko mgonjwa hapa Kuwait and you cannot kujilipia, from the kit of the welfare tutakulipia medical yako.
That's nice. And you should emphasize on it.
Yeah, actually,
yeah, so
huwa tunawaambia, but we don't force people. Hii ni a willing membership. Ni kama chama ya. Hii ni chama yetu ya welfare. Wao wataka kujoin, njoo kujoin. 1 KD every month. Registration 5 KD. No. Na tuko na pia bylaws zetu, tuna constitution yetu. You act within the constitution, you benefit from the welfare.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So by
I think pia story ya sickness, kuna watu wako willing sana ku publicize.
People they cannot publicize their sickness in the community, because at the end of the day, no one will help.
But sasa hawajui kama watasaidika. Unaona? Lakini mwisho wanaambiwa hebu ambia pigia simu. Even one of the senior officials yule ambaye upiga vita hiyo welfare hapa Kuwait, utuma watu au watu wakija kwangu muulize mtumwa na nani, and they always tell me so and so ndo ametuma. So nashinda wewe uko unatupiga vita tukianza hiyo welfare, and then mtu ana shida bado unamtuma kwetu. Kwa nini unaipiga vita? Why don't you embrace it? Ndio hapa Mkenya yote tu ana shida, tuweza saidiana. Hapa hauna babako, hauna mamako, hauna nini. Na hata kama mtu ana ndugu zake hapa wazazi, huyo ni mmoja. But most of us, we don't have relatives. So we are each brother's keeper. I have to take care of you, you have to take care of me, he has to take care of that. So I think that is the way to go. Tuishi tu kama ndugu, kitu kimoja, na tusaidiane. Kuna ugonjwa mwingine ambaye iko tena ni kubwa sana, ambaye ni mental illness. Hapa Kuwait. Na zingine hata inaanza because of stress ya kazi. Stress kutoka nyumbani. Financial stress because umeshindwa ku manage pesa. No, pengine ulitoka nyumbani, ulikuwa na madeni. You understand? Haya madeni yamekulemea. Yakishakulemea, nyumbani pia unawekewa pressure. Pia pengine mtoto amefukuzwa shule kama wewe ni mzazi. Ama kama nini. So you find watu wanapitia challenges nyingi sana. Some are family challenges, some are financial challenges, some ni challenges za kikazi. Unapata mtu anaongea peke yake barabarani. I've met so many people. Mimi mwenyewe there's a day nilijikuta naongea peke yangu barabarani. Kajiuliza ni mambo gani? You understand? So people go through a lot. Kama say there are 2 or 3 cases of mental cases here. Sasa hivi tunaongea. So ingekuwa vyema pia tuwe tukiongea, you have some problem, be free to talk. And also kwa vile uko peke yako hapa Kuwait, have a friend, 1 or 2 who know about you. If you have any illness, wacha ajue mimi nina ugonjwa fulani, nikiwa hivi nafanyika hivi, so that anything happens to you atakusaidia. Secondly, anything, for example, I have 2 bank accounts, because sasa tuseme kama kesi ya mtu umefariki, then hakuna mtu anajua uko na bank account gani, ama hakuna mtu anajua pesa unafichanga wapi, unaweka wapi, ama mtu ajui nini. So if you have your roommates, your friends, ama your next of kin Kenya, ambia mtu mimi Kenya niko na bibi, ama mimi Kenya wazazi wangu, and give them their contacts, let them have, so that kitu yote kikufanyikia, immediately they can contact your family.
Okay. So guys,
hata mimi juzi niliona kitu online, sijui kama ilikuwa ukweli ama joke. Mtu asema mali wanaishi mwenye hiyo flat alikuwa kuja kuchukua rent, but after alikufa hakuna mtu ashaikuja tena kuchukua rent. Wanakaa bila kulipa rent. So unapata kuna mtu aje inform next of kin kitu yoyote kujihusu.
Yeah, it happens. Vitu kama it can happen. Ndio maana it's very important.
So mimi nasema in all that in general, let's come together. That's the main reason. So to widen up as we finish our podcast today and the topic of today, what do you advise them? In just 1 minute, advise Kenyans, what do you tell them?
Okay, since
Or in general, also Africans, all African in general.
okay, since we have a case which has just happened, I'll talk about that one. Please, you are in Gulf country, you are in an Arab country. They have their rules, they have their rules. Please follow them. Follow them to the letter. Unaambiwa when you go to Rome, do as the Romans do. Siku ile ukipanda ndege ukitoka huko kukuja, ulikuwa unajua unaenda Gulf na ulijua sheria zao. Kuja usifuate. Secondly, about cars. Let's all embrace our jobs. Tupende kazi zetu. Kutoka home, ulipopewa offer, ulifurahi sana. Wewe ndio ulikuwa unasumbua agent, kumwambia unataka kwenda Gulf, unataka kwenda nje. Kenya hakuna job, nataka kwenda ni hustle. At least nipate kazi ya maana. When you got that offer, ulifurahi sana. Uliona 150 kg, uliona 250 kg, uliona whichever amount you saw. And ukaambia watu mimi hapa nishatoboa. Mimi hapa ni 2 years hata siongezi. Nitafanya 1, 2, 3. Ndio ulikuja ukafika kwa ground ukapata vitu si vile. But just embrace and love your job. Wacha kuangalia mtu mwingine ako aje, ako vipi. We come from different backgrounds, we come with different professions. Appreciate yourself na ujiamini. Na kama unataka kusonga mbele, work hard. Either climb within the ranks in your company, ama explore, ongeza masomo, ama contract kisha tafuta kwingine and get a good job. But usijaribu kuingia kwa vitu ambazo za tamaa na za pesa haraka haraka, baadaye unajikuta umevunja sheria ya nchi wenyewe. Na wakikupata ndio noma. Kama hujapatikana uko sawa ndio. You're very okay. But wakikupata uwe na wakati mbaya sana. So mimi naomba tu tufuate sheria za wenyewe. Tuishi hapa kwetu kupendana kama Wakenya. Tuwe kitu kimoja. And vile mimi niko on the side there business fraternity, ningeomba tupendane wale watu wana biashara. And let's promote Kenyan products, Kenyan business. Cheers guys.
Yeah, I mean, we have had and not add anything or reduce anything. Like amesema kila kitu ningesema. So also to me, I'll just add you guys. Let's be united. Let's support each other. In general, like Africans here in Kuwait, let's support each other. So guys, that's been a great topic today. Thank you for having your time with us. And sacrificing yourself to be here. It's not easy, you know. You have other issues we could deal with today, but we prefer Kuwa, and we thank that for having your time with us. So guys, cheers man. See you our next episode. Yeah, and this is episode 14 man. That's a progress man. Because episode 14.
Kwa sawa.
Na tunasonga. And we are not giving up.
We will
till
support
to the end, yeah.
We will support.
So guys, continue subscribing to our channel and go and follow us on our social media handles. Okay? And we are out and see you next time. Adios.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow. Thanks man.